Hello world, what is up everyone? Welcome back to today's video and welcome back inside the skincare vault. Today guys, we're trying out another Korean skincare line that I've wanted to try since literally the beginning of my channel. This was the most the universe just collided. All of these things came together at the exact same time. Stylevanna actually reached out and said, Trevor, would you like to try the HaruHaru Black Rice skincare line? My heart skipped a beat. Because yes, I do. You guys know not only do I love rice in skincare, in fact, I've actually done an entire video about rice in skincare. I'll make sure to link that down below. And when it comes to rice in the HaruHaru line, this is actually black rice, which has 30 times more antioxidants than traditional white rice. So you guys know, as soon as I saw this skincare line, I was like, Trevor, rice in skincare, on my skin, but also the kicker, the nail in the coffin, the double whammy is that this skincare line also contains fermented skincare ingredients, in particular that fermented black rice. Oh my gosh, let's just take a moment of silence for ferments in skincare. You guys know ferments in skincare are literally among my favorite skincare ingredients. What happens when you ferment skincare ingredients, in particular the black rice from the HaruHaru line, it actually takes the skincare ingredients to the next level. The fermentation process not only helps to break those skincare ingredients down, helping them penetrate the skin even better, but it also maximizes the benefits of the individual skincare ingredient. So the fact that this line contains fermented black rice, obviously had my name all over it, but these products also contain an array of other great ingredients. All right, so let's start with a product that I cannot wait to tell you guys about. This is the HaruHaru Wonder Black Rice Moisture 5.5 Soft Cleansing Gel. Now, I do have the unscented version, which is great. A lot of these products do have lavender oil, so they have a little bit of a scent to them, but don't worry, they also come in unscented versions, which to me is very important. So I do have a mix and match of some of them here, although I do recommend going with the unscented version if you have a choice. Now, you guys know that originally when it came to cleansing my skin, I didn't really expect much when it came to my cleanser. However, as skincare has evolved and I've learned more, I've realized that with a cleanser, you can actually include extra skincare ingredients into your skincare routine, as well as cleansing your skin. Oh, the sun just disappeared. This is actually the perfect time to do this. What I love about this cleanser is that it's actually a gel texture. You guys can see it's almost like a jelly. Now, you guys know I love gels in my skincare routine and gel cream hybrids, but especially gels. Now, the really cool thing about this cleanser in particular is that when you start to use it, it actually foams up beautifully. So the fact that it's a gel, it doesn't deter from the fact that it also gets some suds on the skin. As you guys know, I do like a little bit of suds and bubbles on my skin just because it helps my skincare devices glide. You guys know I often use the Foreo device, the new Luna 3 Plus in particular. Now, this cleanser does contain ginseng, another very powerful antioxidant. It also contains aspergillus ferment. This is a little bit of a weird one. It's actually a fermented mold. Don't worry, it's completely safe, but it actually works as a skin brightening or skin lightening, they say, although I don't like to use that term. I like to stick with brightening or skin evening. What this ferment does is it actually helps to prevent dark spots from forming. So if you have any hyperpigmentation, dark spots, sunspots, over time, not only can it help to lighten those dark spots, but it can help to prevent new dark spots from forming. Now, of course, there's also that black rice in here, that fermented black rice. Not only does that rice help to brighten the skin as well, but it's also that great antioxidant helping to protect your skin throughout the day. This cleanser is super unique. I actually haven't felt another cleanser like this. If you've used it, let me know in the comments down below. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I will have all of these products linked in the description box down below. I also have a code, which I'll have linked down below, for an extra 10% off. And right now these products are on sale. This is the perfect time to check them out. Okay, so let's give my face a quick rinse. I'll meet you guys right back here. Now, what I love about this cleanser is that the pH level of 5.5 is perfectly balanced as a cleanser, and it actually leaves my skin, I know that this sounds kind of like moronic, I guess, but it leaves my skin feeling like skin. It leaves it feeling clean, but not stripped, shiny, or slippery. It literally just feels like my skin. So if you're someone with sensitive skin, this cleanser definitely passes the test. Now, let's move right along because we need to add that deep hydration into the skin. Up next is the HaruHaru Wonder Black Rice Hyaluronic Toner. Now, unless you've been living under a rock, you guys might have already seen this toner mentioned on YouTube before. This guy definitely does get around as an iconic cult classic favorite hyaluronic acid toner. for soothing the skin and adding that deep hydration into the skin. Cassandra Bankson, who also reviewed this skincare line, actually referred to this as kombucha in a toner, and she's completely correct. Going into winter, or if you have dry skin, this toner is going to be for you. Wait until you see this, you guys. It actually has a viscous, almost like a thick texture, thinner than a serum, but thicker than a traditional toner, really adding that hydration into the skin. Now, of course, you can use a cotton pad or a round when applying your toners. However, I just like to use my hands and press it into the skin. Now, immediately, this does contain lavender oil. It's listed as the last skincare ingredient. Whether it's the actual last skincare ingredient or not, that remains to be determined. But this does have that lavender scent. Lavender, unfortunately, is not my favorite scent in the first place. I know, and it comes in a lot of skincare products, so it's something that I have to watch out for. But oh, this toner, it does feel absolutely amazing. It feels juicy. It feels hydrating. I mean, look at this, you guys. Like, I can just push this into the skin. I mean, hello, you can see this. Look at this line of sheer reflection, sheer hydration. Don't forget to take care of your neck out there, you guys. We don't want the turkey neck, the gobbler, the tech neck lines, the wrinkles, which I'm getting, especially over the last year. I found since I'm at home more on my computer, on my devices, I'm always like looking down. I need to be looking up. When do the Apple glasses launch? I need Apple glasses. Back to the toner. So immediately after applying the toner, as you guys can see, my skin definitely looks a lot more hydrated. I've packed those antioxidants deep into the skin with the help of fermentation, helping to prevent my oxidization throughout the day. There was actually a YouTube channel, and I'm trying to think of her name. I think it was Juki, maybe? I'm forgetting, but I'll link her channel down below. She actually did an oxidization test to see how it prevented oxidization, and this toner actually prevented oxidization, which is incredible. Ow, I just got poked in the eye from my own hair. It protected against oxidization, which you guys know is our arch nemesis. I'll link her channel down below. I really suggest that you check out that experiment. It was really fascinating. Next up is the HaruHaru Wonder Black Rice Hyaluronic Anti-Wrinkle Serum. Now, hello, look how cute and unique this bottle is. It's actually shaped like a rice grain, you guys. Feels so therapeutic. When it comes to anti-wrinkle, which is in the name, that I'm not so sure about. I'm thinking maybe because there's so much hyaluronic acid in the serum, what they're saying is that that will go deep into the skin and help to alleviate fine lines and wrinkles, which is not permanent and of course does go away over time, when you wash your face, when your skin dries out, when the hyaluronic acid dries out. So as far as anti-wrinkle goes, I'm not so sure about, but it does contain all of those antioxidants, the ferments, the rice bran extract, similar to the toner and the cleanser. The serum isn't my favorite skincare product in the entire line. However, I don't really mind it too much. It is just a really nice hydrating serum, and what I really like about it in particular, first of all, look, you can just apply it right to the skin, almost like a little sunscreen. Normally I would apply this with my fingers, but just since we're here, we'll do it like this. Just to switch things up, let's do a little bit on the chin. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's actually the same color as the package, which I just find like super soothing. My OCD is like, oh yes, you're at peace with this one. But what I like about this serum is actually the texture. It's almost like a velvety, smooth texture, more of like a medium-bodied, okay, so you can see here, it is providing some shine already, some hydration. Think of a very thin lotion, a little bit thicker than a traditional serum, but a little bit thinner than a lotion. It does have that lavender oil in it as well, so the whole experience is very lavendery, very earthy. Some people may love that. I know lots of people love lavender. Like I said, not my favorite. However, overall, this serum is not that bad, you guys. You can get this entire box for, I think it's $60, on sale for $40 right now. 6 products, I think, $40. Very, very affordable. And for that price, I mean, look, you guys, hello. Now, immediately after using a serum is the best time to use a face mist if you have one in your skincare routine. This is the HaruHaru Wonder Black Bamboo Mist. Now, in the face mist, for some reason, I think they forgot to put the rice extract in there, but this does contain bamboo extract, which is soothing. It's an antioxidant. This does contain that aspergillus ferment as well for helping to control dark spots, hyperpigmentation. And when used after a serum, also wait until you guys see how fine this mist is. When used, oh my gosh, look at this. When used immediately after a serum, a face mist can go deeper into the skin, cling onto that hyaluronic acid, and help to plump up fine lines and wrinkles. So let's just do a little bit more here. I want to show you guys. It doesn't make your skin wet. As you guys can see when you apply a mist to the skin, that hyaluronic acid helps to absorb that mist into your skin rather than sitting on your skin and often evaporating, making your skin more dry. I know it seems like an oxymoron, putting a mist on your skin and then it gets dry. But if you don't use a serum to pull it into the skin and then something to seal it all in, it can lead to evaporation and dryness on the skin. I have used a lot of face mist, you guys, and if you've been subscribed since the very beginning, you've seen me use so many different face mists, and I don't think that I've ever seen you know what it reminds me of? This is something that it reminds me of, actually. You guys know MAC Fix Plus, their setting spray, the mister, not the product, but the mister itself. That's what this reminds me of. So fine. I mean, I could just do this all day, but we do have to move on. Next up, after using the serum and a face mist, what I would normally use is a moisturizer. However, unfortunately, I don't have the Black Rice line moisturizer, so I am just going to seal everything in just for the sake of preserving my own skin. I'm going to be using the Panther Recipe Panthenol and Ceramide Lotion just to lock everything in. We don't want to lose any hydration. I know this isn't part of the HaruHaru line, don't tell anyone, but I don't want my skin to dry out. So let's just seal this right in, and then we'll move right along like it never happened. Up next is the HaruHaru Wonder Black Rice Facial Oil. Now, a couple of different ways that you can use facial oils is you can either mix them in with your moisturizer and apply it right to the skin, or the way that I like to use it is actually as a last step in my skincare routine to help protect the moisturizer and to prevent any water loss. It actually contains 45% rice bran extract, so you're getting almost half the formula of that antioxidant skin brightener. And there's also jojoba oil, sweet almond oil, and sunflower oil. If you guys remember when we did the luxury skincare product deep dive, there was sunflower oil in almost every product. If the product was luxury, it was there. So I just take about 4 or 5 drops and I warm them up in my fingers first. I just find it easier to press around the skin. Immediately, I do get hit with that scent of lavender. And then I just take my facial oil and I pat it on my skin. So I like to start where my skin is the driest, which happens to be around my mouth. You know, we often talk so much, or maybe it's just me, I talk so much. So I just pat this facial oil all over my skin. As you guys can see, it does add a nice luminosity. Now, the thing that I love about this facial oil, and something that's super important to me when it comes to facial oils, is that it's a really lightweight texture. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin, oily, or greasy. It actually feels like there's nothing on there at all. However, it's going to help to protect your skin, not only through the actual ingredients in the oil itself, but it's also helping to prevent dryness from the moisture escaping your skin of the moisturizer, the serums, the toners, and all those goodies that got in there with the cleanser. So a facial oil, especially if you have dry skin, is essential in sealing everything together. I love how cohesive this collection is. I love that each piece contains the same skincare products with a little twist. I do love that each one of them contains amazing fermented skincare ingredients, in particular black rice. Hello, that aspergillus ferment as well, used to brighten the skin. The fact that the skincare line contains rice, ferments, and is super affordable, you guys, I'm literally shook. Like, I mean, I feel like my job is done. I'm just done. If I had a choice, or if I could do a do-over, I would select all unscented products. There are a few more products in the skincare line that I didn't get to get my hands on, but if you've tried them, I want you to let me know in the comments down below. Do you have any favorites from this skincare line, or any other favorite skincare products that are fermented or have rice in them? Now, if you've made it this far, first of all, you're my ride or die. Thank you for making it this far. Not many people do, so already you're super special. Stylevana did send over a couple of extra products, and I just wanted to do a little show and tell for everyone who made it this far in the video, because I know you guys, if you've made it this far, love skincare. This is the Berry Very Soft Peeling Gel. This is the Isn't Tree Real Mugwort Clay Mask. This is the Bubble Lip Mask. This is VT Cosmetic Essence Sun Pack, the Premium Hydrating Lotion. Over on my Instagram, which is linked down below, I've done a skincare routine using all of these products, so I do recommend you guys head over there and check that on out. I love Instagram because over there it's where I get to talk to you guys in the DMs. It's where I meet most of you, so make sure you check that out. That will be linked down below. And boo, here's your special treat for sticking around until the very end. Thanks for watching today's video of the HaruHaru Black Rice skincare line review. We'll see you in the next video. Say bye, Romeo. Bye, guys.